having a great day today. Today is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you. I hope that your morning is going well, or afternoon or nighttime, because some of you watch from on the other side of the world. So today, usually I don't have too much of an exciting Wednesday, but today is going to be a little more busier Monday. So today is the day before all of our wedding festivities. So I am excited. I slept in today because tonight is going to be late. Our Ashton and Paul and Colin get in really late tonight, about 11 o'clock. So those flights, they flip you around so much, which is completely fine. So I don't mind, no worries for me at all. So they were originally coming in early, but they're a little bit later today. I'm like, no worries whatsoever. So I slept in knowing I'd be up late tonight to go pick them up. So I'm like, that's okay. So it's 7 o'clock right now. I threw one load of laundry in. Today is the day to prepare the home for guests, prepare, get everything ready, make some food. Got my list that I made this weekend. I just gonna make a few things today. We're gonna do some snack mixes and get like a veggie platter. I don't know if I'm gonna do a fruit platter. I might cut up some fruit and put it on a platter. We'll see. I was gonna do some more egg cups, I think, if I'm out. I don't even know. Do some hard-boiled eggs because we have to make a bunch of like the angel deviled eggs. They're deviled eggs. Deviled is a cooking term. So I have to make a bunch of those tomorrow. So I thought I'd make a bunch today. I use my pressure cooker. I like it. And if you overfill it, sometimes your eggs get a little bit yucky. No big deal. Normal everyday day, I would eat it. But this we're taking to our backyard barbecue for Lauren and Matthew. So I want to do single layers like you're supposed to. In my pressure cooker, I'll do multiple things for that. I've got to do a bunch of eggs for that today. I have to make dinner today. We're going to do those little taco cups, those little neat little bowls that we got at the discount store. And is that it? Yes, I've got to call the car company today to make sure they have your car, you know, because I always get to do that because you'll show up and they'll be like, I don't even know what you're talking about. We rented a transit, like a Ford Transit, I think it is, the 15-passenger vehicle so that we can all fit and go together the same place, because nothing worse than driving 20 cars. No big deal, but Lauren's got a big wedding dress and there's a lot of us, so we don't have our van is a work van, so it doesn't have all the seats in it. It's like a dirty work van, not a clean custom nice car. So then I'm like, the transit will work. So we're gonna do that. I've got to get all the beds ready for everybody. Colin is gonna sleep in Evan's room, his old stomping ground. So I've got a mattress, full-up mattress for him we gotta put in there, and then I'm gonna have Ashton and Paul sleep out here on the couch. I'm like, that'll be a little more comfy than sleeping downstairs, and then lessen the congestion downstairs, because is how many girls down there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 girls down there. Trying to remember how many, about 5 that way. So if I put them out here, it kind of spreads everybody out over the house, and then I think we're gonna be doing good, because I was like, well, if they're sleeping when I'm getting up in the morning, but I don't really have to get up super early. Like tomorrow, I'm not gonna get up really early. We are, because the guys are gonna go fishing and the ladies are gonna be making some food, so we'll be doing that as well. But not like I don't have to get up at 5 and work, so it'll be a sleeper, and I'll probably still get up at 5 because that's me, but I don't need to be out here making noise filming. I'll be like, excuse me, Ashton and Paul. So they sent me some clips last night of them getting ready to get out the door with Parker, so I'm gonna insert those right here.
We are getting all packed up to go down for the wedding. We're really excited, and I have Parker here, and we're getting Parker all packed up so he can go to his kennel, which he just loves. He has so many friends. Are you excited, buddy? He's so excited. Every time, this is Parker's closet with all of his treats and chewies, and like every single time I grab this orange bag, he loses his mind because he knows that he's going to the kennel or to a buddy's house. So we're just gonna go ahead, we gotta pack him some treats here. Some treats. And he doesn't go anywhere without his bacon ball. It's literally a ball scented like bacon that my mom gave him, and he loves it. We're gonna pack that. And his Kongs, we can have some chewies. And of course peanut butter to go with Kong. And Kennel provides food and everything, so we actually don't need too many things. He's basically good to go. Say hi, Parker. Look at Daddy, look at Daddy.
Parker, over here, buddy.
Oh, he's so focused on going. See you guys soon. Time to get all packed up for the wedding. Would you like to say something to the camera about what you're doing, Paul?
I'm getting all packed up for the wedding. All right. So
fun. Love those two. They're so much fun. I'm like, you guys are too funny. So they are getting packed, ready to roll, jump on a plane in a little bit here, and then I'm gonna get my food done. We're gonna do, I mean, wait, the house is clean. It just needs to be touched up, you know, wipe the windows because kids are messy. Bathrooms, clean the bathrooms. Just wipe them really good again. Make sure there is paper towels in all the bathrooms and cleaner, and like just a vinegar basically and paper towel, and then Kleenexes. I had bought a bunch, so I'm gonna put one over there. I'm gonna put one out probably in the kitchen here, and then turn my air conditioner down so it gets nice and cool in here, because if that in between, like it's freezing outside, I don't even know what the temperature is, 58 degrees. Lovely. Yeah, 58 degrees. That's awesome. Crazy. So I'm just gonna let it, but opening the windows, it's the allergen, so I'm gonna leave everything shut and just crank the air up so it's a little cooler in here. We've got to wash Lauren's bed downstairs. Actually, she's gonna be sleeping in that bed, isn't she? Let's wash her bed downstairs. Wash her bed, because Aunt Julie is going to stay with us for a few days after the wedding. Aunt Julie, Greg's sister. So I'm like, how fun. I said, I wonder if Aunt Julie want to bunk with the girls in the room. I don't think she's ever shared a room with 4 of the girls before. So I don't know if Aunt Julie's up for that or not, but I was gonna wash that bedding down there, so that's ready, but I can do that. It'll be clean for Lauren and get everything out. I gotta put some of those vinegar traps everywhere because those disgusting gnatty bug flies are everywhere. So I've got one here. The kitchen's doing pretty good. Pantry's good, but they're in the bathrooms. You know, because bathrooms are bathrooms. So I'm gonna put one downstairs, one in the boys' bathroom. I don't think I've seen any in there. I'm gonna check and see today when I'm cleaning where I see those nasty critters, because that's just gross. And then get my fall hand towels out, you know, the ones I've been saving up here, so I can put those up. Candy bowl got a little empty, not too bad. Just pick up, wash the laundry, make sure there's towels. Maxine's going a little nutsola. Got a little bit of yard stuff to do today, which I'll get to later this afternoon. Evan probably get up and help me do that. All right, Maxine's having a fit about kitty cat outside, so I'm gonna go. Let's get going with our day, getting stuff picked up. We're gonna have a great day. All right, let's go. All right, so the first thing, I just went through and wiped up my kitchen. I didn't show any of that. I just did a quick wipe of my kitchen. Pause my music here. Quick wipe of the kitchen, wiped everything, wiped the microwave out because I made corn in there and made, you know, dirty mess. And then went through, wiped the table. I didn't really pick up like crazy. There's a few things that Steven made, those little melty bead things. He's got them sitting on the table. He wants me to iron them today. So went through, kind of picked up the living room. I didn't do any bathrooms yet. I'll do all those later. Got the vacuum roll on so it can do the floor. And then I flipped some laundry so we can keep that going. I need to, my vinegar trap, awesome with the plastic wrap. That's way better than the paper cone I used to use. It doesn't, if it spills, it won't really spill out everywhere. So I'm gonna cover all my jars like that today. I wrote that down to do. But first I'm gonna make my harvest snack mix. It's on my blog, plainandnotsoplain.com. And so what it is you take, the normal size is a box of rice Chex, a bag of Bugles, the big one, a bag of 16-ounce pretzels, candy corn. You don't need this big, we're doubling it, of Reese's Pieces. And then you basically mix everything but the candy, and then you put together a butter mixture. I'll put everything on the screen here. It is a half a cup of butter, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, and 1 teaspoon of maple or butter flavor. I don't think I got maple, I think I just had butter flavoring. We're gonna put that, bake it in the oven. Then we're gonna take it out and we're gonna add candy corn, Reese's Pieces. We're fall M&Ms, we're gonna add the Reese's Pieces. So I'm gonna do that right now, get that made up in the oven. Oops, I'm licking here. So we're gonna get that mixed up right now and then we'll get it in the oven. I've got my big giant containers there. I'm gonna have a puppy chow, a harvest snack mix, and what's the other one? The s'mores one. So let's mix this up in the big bowl. All right, so I think I'm gonna do something crazy. I think I'm gonna do one big batch because I'm gonna have 3 whole snack mixes. I think that'll be fine. So what I'm gonna do now is I just melted a half a cup of butter in here. I'm gonna add 3/4 cup of brown sugar, and I didn't have maple flavor, so that's gonna mix that up. And then I'm gonna sprinkle it, you just sprinkle it over top from what I remember, it's been last year. Pour it onto your dry mix, bake it 275 for 45 minutes, stirring every 15 minutes. We can do that. Awesome, that one's done. Let's get the next one. All right, next recipe I got from my friend Leanne. She made this in brought it into church and I was like, that is so good. And so I'm gonna try to mimic it how it went. But there's a bunch, if you look on the line, there's a ton. So it's kind of, I was like, it wasn't exactly like hers, but it was so good. So it's basically golden graham cereal, which you know already has sugar and deliciousness. And then you take dehydrated marshmallows. Now the only ones I could find were colored, so I don't know if that's gonna make it look yuck. Hopefully not. I could have dehydrated them in my food dehydrator for weight. I think this was like $3.50 for this. I'm like, I could have bought a $1 pack of marshmallows and dehydrated what I need, but it's all about time and the ability to get it done. So you mix this in with it, and then I got chocolate, dark chocolate and white chocolate melting in the microwave. Just the these things. This thing, and I got the white one too, the almond bark. So, and then you just drizzle it on top, let it cool, and then break it up, and it's a delicious s'mores treat. So good. So I'm gonna stir my chocolate in here. Let's pour the cereal on the trays. Okay, so I wasn't sure if one would, that's plenty, that container split between the two will be fine. There was a lot of marshmallow pieces, like crumbles, but that's okay, this is easy. Melt the chocolate away, and let me go throw my mess away. All right, I made the mistake of my chocolate came out and it was a little bit thicker, and I was like, it was a little bit thicker, so I was like, let me add a little bit of oil. I was gonna get coconut oil. I'm like, I got my whipped butter here. Whipped butter has a little bit of water in it because when I poured it in the chocolate, it ruined it. So I'm like, ugh. So don't use whipped butter. It's gotta have water. It doesn't say it does, or does it? It says cream and salt. You know it's got butter in it because usually, or water, because usually when if you just add a little bit of butter, it's fine for your chocolate. So this was not, so do not add whipped butter to it. Add coconut oil, it helps thin it. So that's okay. We'll have exactly the white and the chocolate, and that'll be plenty of chocolate on here. So this will be easy. Let me check the one in the oven. A few minutes, we'll stir that in there, and we're doing really good. So, okay, let's get this one done. We're gonna go with it because it's already soft. Just don't go over. That's when you have mistakes. Perfect, actually. All right, let me pour this on here. Don't add the whipped butter, just regular butter or coconut oil is better. All right, even though this is blobs, that's fine. This will cool. You'll break it apart and put it in a container. It's delicious. I think it's the golden graham cereal. Look at me do with the mixture, so I'm gonna put this on the table. All right, so next one I'm gonna make is my Muddy Buddy Chex Puppy Chow Mix. I looked at my recipe on the blog. I'm not even gonna, I had, for some reason I just have it with coconut oil because I had a gluten-free friend, but this one I'm gonna make with the Chex Muddy Buddies recipe right on the back. So I'm just gonna put it in my microwave. Their recipe is 1/4 cup of butter, 1/2 cup of peanut butter, 1 cup of chocolate chips, teaspoon of vanilla, and then mix that up, microwave it, not the vanilla, the other mixture, then what comes out, put the vanilla in. Then you add it to 9 cups of Chex cereal, and then you add 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. So you can do it in a bag. I'm just doing it in my big bowl because we're gonna have a lot. I think I'm tripling this recipe. Sounds about right, is what I gotta do. So triple the recipe for us. Okay, I think I just made a mistake. I just used that same butter, hello, that I just said not to melt the chocolate with because I don't think it's gonna melt because it's watery, but I don't know if it'll make a difference with the peanut butter, so I'm only gonna add a little bit. Let me go melt this in the microwave and see if it does anything, and if it does, I'll know it's okay, but if not, then I won't waste all the food. I just told you not to use that butter for melting chocolate, so we're gonna see what it looks like. All right, it doesn't seem bad, so we're gonna go with it. I added a little bit more than the recipe said because, you know, we like chocolate. It tasted really peanut buttery, but I very well could have added the wrong amount because, you know, it does happen. Okay, so for my Chex Mix, we add rice and the corn Chex, and it just helps it because rice is a little bit softer, corn Chex is a little bit crispier. Perfect. Making all my kids' favorite little snacks when they were grown up. Pour all this in here. Dump this in the trash. All right, so this is getting along. This is good. This is something I was just thinking. I got a text from Ashlyn, and I was like, can't wait to see all my kids tonight. Colin's coming in too, so I'm super excited. I talked to him yesterday, so just good. Mama's gonna have all her babies at home with her again, and that makes me feel good, you know. Some people don't look forward to their kids coming home, but I miss mine, and I absolutely love to spend time with all of them, so it's a good thing. I'm glad that we can do. Thank goodness somebody gets married, we can come visit for a little bit, and there's holidays, all that good stuff, but I know life gets busy for everybody, and you know, sometimes it doesn't work out because of work schedule and everything else, and that's kind of what you do when you move away from your old, you know, a lot of people change jobs, a lot of people move out of state like we did, and so I'm just thankful we're able to still visit, which is a good thing. So this looks great. These are all the kids, whether they're gonna eat it or not, I don't know. But this mama is gonna have some food for her babies. We got plenty of junk food and want plenty of like healthy food, and just nice to make sure. I'm just making the junk food right now because even though we have this Muddy Buddy snack mix in there, it's not like homemade, so that's why I'm making this so we can have it this weekend. And it's gonna be great. I'm super excited. We're gonna have a good time, a really good time. I'll film as much as I can, as much as time allows that I can pull up my camera and share in the festivities. So look at that, that looks really good. All right, puppy chow, all done for the kids. Check this out. There you go, perfect. All right, I was just thinking I would show up the camera. What happens when you don't have a good relationship with your kids? What do you do? Well, food always brings family back together, right? So create something your kids grew up having. Whatever that is. If your kids like having chocolate chip cookies packaged, make chocolate chip cookies for your kids when they come home and be like, here, it'll remind them of like childhood days. So those are always good things to do. Or maybe not, maybe it's going to get something, or maybe it's having a favorite candy in the house, or whatever the case may be. I said do some of those memories just to build some bonds in your home, a little bit of, you know, happiness and smile. Do a lot of smiling because it might be a stressful time when your kids are home. They might not be doing, I'm not saying my kids are, but I'm just saying your kids might not be doing what you want them to do or walking like they should in their life, and you just smile. Smile. It's not that you're agreeing with their behavior. It's not that you're saying, okay, what you're doing is okay. No, you're just loving them. You're loving them as a person, as a human being, and pray for them. Pray for your family, but make some cookies, make some puppy chow for your kids. So this didn't cost a whole lot to get the puppy chow and the snack mix, all that little stuff. It'll be a good thing. So, okay, I'm looking at my list here. I'm gonna wipe everything up, and I think I'm gonna start making the hard-boiled eggs so that I can make those and have them be like good and ready. The stuff is still in the oven. It's cooking. Basically what you're doing is cooking that sugar really low, and it'll kind of like get crispy on the snack mix. Then you'll add the other stuff on top. So, all right, let's clean up our kitchen. All right, so I think I'm gonna add eggs to this too in my pressure cooker, and I'm just gonna do one layer, not do over even though I want to, because I want to turn out perfect. All right, this came out of the oven. My eggs are almost done. I'm gonna add the Reese's Pieces and the candy corn. All right, mixing it up. So what I'm gonna do is my eggs are cooling. They're gonna give it
I hear you, don't worry.
So I'm gonna make Evan's ice cream sandwich dessert. We've been making this for ever since he was a little boy. Ice cream sandwiches. You open them, layer them in a pan, use some whipped topping, some milk chocolate syrup, caramel or caramel syrup, drizzle on top, and we use heat candy bars. This you buy in the baking. You buy this in the baking section, whatever you like to use. I was gonna use it in disposable. Hold on. I was gonna use disposable pans, but sometimes when you go to cut it, you cut the bottom, so then you have the stuff dripping out. I don't wanna mess in my freezer, so I'm gonna use a glass dish. Or I'm gonna do 2 thinner ones. I was gonna do a deep one, I decided to do a thinner one just to wait, because we're gonna feed a lot of people, I think, for somebody's birthday when everybody's here. So I'm gonna open up all the ice cream sandwiches, 48 of them, put them in a pan here, Cool Whip in between. I'm gonna take a little break from the ice cream sandwich. When you saw my layers in there, I just wondered if putting the long way would make them fit better, but both of those pans are shaped a little bit differently, so however you get them in there, it doesn't matter. They kind of will melt together and smush together. It's fine. So I'm gonna do my eggs because they're ready, then I can get another batch in. Okay, those did not all turn out perfectly. The pressure to make perfect eggs. All right, the pressure to make perfect eggs. So I'm gonna definitely have to make over. Don't turn them on their side, because look what happens. So whoever's making them, which will be one of my girls, I'll definitely tell them to be selective with the ones that they pick, and the rest we'll have for ourselves. So, all right, we're just gonna make extra. The next batch will be fine. Usually it's fine. It's just once in a while they get all bad. So. No stress. Just make the eggs perfect. Who signed up for double eggs? Me? Ah, yes, I did. All right, let me add another batch. All right, I'm gonna fill them like normal, overfilled. That's much better than trying to make them perfect and then they don't turn out. So we are good. All right, let's finish up this ice cream dessert here. All right, I'm gonna spread this really thin because my whip is frozen because I didn't get it out, and just go really thin in between. The top layer is where you kind of put the decorations and want it, you know, more of the Cool Whip on top. So I'm just gonna spread super thin this little layer. It's all delicious. I mean, it's ice cream, so you can't go wrong. So I'm just gonna push down and spread that thin just to make it a little bit better until I just mushed my cookie. All right, again, you can mush this all together and it'd be fine. Basically, mix it in a bowl and put it in a pan, it'd be delicious. So, when I had the Mennonite store in Michigan, they used to have the ice cream sandwich cookies, and they were just like hard chocolate cookies. But when you put ice cream, you put them in the freezer, they turn soft, just like an ice cream sandwich. I'm like, genius. But I think they sell little wafers, the circle ones in the store. I've seen them at the discount store to make like that round chocolate cake. I've seen that before. So you can make them yourself too. And they're delicious. Graham crackers soften up. I'm bending down. Graham crackers soften up as well when put with pudding or ice cream. Okay, I smeared this and moved my pieces. So let's get another layer of cookies. I lied, it's a layer of chocolate and caramel and candy, then the layer of ice cream. All right, so this is ice cream sandwich dessert. Don't mind the door. Perfect. This one is a little overflowing, but you can see like where the holes were, like right here. it's okay because it gets smushed together, and then like over on this side there wasn't any. You just smush it all together, it'll be fine. So I'm gonna I would put wax paper on it. I don't have wax paper like a roll, so I'm just gonna put a wax paper sheet on it just to protect the top, and then I'm gonna cover it with foil really good, and then we're gonna freeze these. These will last your freezer for 3 months. Years ago I did like a freezer dessert marathon, not in my vlog, but just at home before vlogging, and I remember making a ton of these pressure cooker, a bunch of this, and freezing it for like the months ahead, and we had nice ice cream. It was cheaper than buying, I mean, this is a lot of ice cream. It's like 4 packages, but this is a lot of dessert for people. If I had to go buy something, it would cost a whole lot of money. I know it would. Because we have gotten things for the people. So even a cheesecake was $20. This is only, what is it, $10 maybe for the ice cream sandwiches? 11, 12, 13, for about $15, and this will serve, that's 2 huge pans. We won't even need a whole pan. So I'm just having extra because my grandparents are gonna be here, and Aunt Julie, and whoever else is here will have dessert. So I'm gonna put these in the freezer, let them be frozen solid. They're good. When you go to serve it, just take it out, give it a little bit of time to thaw, just a little bit, and you'll be good to go. All right, only one freezer. So one's over there, one's over here. So that batch did better, but still not perfect. So maybe I need to go through and count. I need to have at least, I'm thinking, at least 75, 80 eggs. Because we have 50 people. Usually about 2 a person, but not everybody's gonna have 2. So I'm gonna say about 80 eggs that are perfect. So the ones that are messed up, you just smash them in with your yolks, and it'll make it more fluffy. We'll whip it together really good and with a mixer to make it fluffy when we do make that mixture, and it'll just be more filling, because you want more filling versus the yolk. So I'm gonna kind of count here and see what I have. Go from there. Let me count and see how many I actually have that are feasible. All right, I have about 60 there. I kind of figured the yucky ones I cut in half. The other ones are at 60. Let me add a couple more. 4, 75, just in case. 76, 77, 79, 80. All right. I feel like that's gonna take us, actually let's just add 4 more, because, you know, might as well. Perfect. We'll have eggs. It's gonna be good. Let's get this next batch in, and we'll be good to go. Okay. You do it on the, oops, not that one. You do it on 5 minutes low, 5 minutes to cool down, and 5 minutes usually in the bath. So we'll let these be good in here. I'm gonna mix up some eggs for egg cups, because I'm gonna have some of those in the refrigerator. Just a little small note. I'm kind of going through my refrigerator, getting out vegetables to chop up. Remember I wrapped these cucumbers? They're much better. So wrap them in paper towel and put them in a bag. These are gonna be really good to save. So usually I put this on a cookie sheet, but my cookie sheet has snack mix on it. So I just filled these all the way up, whip it with I use my aerator thing, you know what that thing's called. I don't even know what it's called. I mixed it with the wand thing. I don't even know, it's too early. So I'm gonna just crumble some bacon on this and some cheese and stick in the oven, bake it at 350, and then put these in the refrigerator stacked in a container for whoever wants to eat them. You can't put salt and pepper, I just forgot. No big deal, we'll just do or actually should I put some on top? Nah, no pepper? Jensen's looking at me. I'll just do bacon and cheese. All right, so I was starting to make the egg cups and I thought, I forgot, Ashlyn doesn't like bacon. So I took these ones, these are the rose ones, I'll call them. And I was gonna chop up some veggies, but you know, it's time to chop veggies for eggs. So I just put some of this pico de gallo in it. Oh, this was so good. We're gonna have the rest of it tonight with tacos. So then there's 6 with just a little bit of cheese and pico de gallo, because I would, or gallo, golo, whatever it is, anyways. Or I would just put spinach in it, but I have none. And then I put peppers, but I'm just not gonna chop those up for this. So put this in the oven too. Let's clean up the mess. Okay, I got the last batch of eggs over here. I started doing them. Jane's like, Mom, just no stress, they'll be fine. So we are doing good. So I'm gonna just do a mini, like 1 small tray of veggies, very small, and chop some up. If I have to add more, I will as we eat them up, but I don't wanna make too much to go to waste. So we're gonna make this up so we have nice veggies. Look at these eggs. All right, that batch turned out way better. Actually, most all of them turned out pretty perfect. So Kia just let them sit. Don't even worry about it. When I left them, they were fine. So I'm gonna put these in the refrigerator. I think they'll be fine on top of each other, right? That's just smushed down. Yeah, put them on top of each other. Probably should put them like in water or something. All right, the other eggs came out over here. I'm gonna let these cool, and then I'll take them out, put them in a container. Inside there. All right, the boys just did some shrinking, so we're gonna watch them shrink up.
Oh, dude, it's working.
All right, so I've got some of the egg cups here and the other ones. These are really good, the pico de gallo. I want some of those. Eggs are worst thing to scrub up pans. I'm like, ugh, I should have emptied those sheets and put the egg cups, the silicone on there, but that's okay. So I'm gonna scrub all this up. I've got meat over here cooking. We're gonna make taco meat for our little things tonight, the taco cups, and then I'm gonna do some corn. Got corn, cupboards open, don't mind me. Corn to use up because it'll go bad before the weekend. All right, that's gonna be dinner. It's taco meat and beans. That's all I'm doing for today. I'm gonna cook the corn so it's done. We've got our little, and bring it back over here. We're gonna use up that good salsa, and then we're gonna use up these for dinner tonight. So, perfect. I think I'm done in the kitchen from everything. Let me look at my list. All my food is done for what I have to do. We're gonna do more food tomorrow for the wedding. This is just prep for everybody coming. So I'll put out some muffins, things like that, probably tomorrow or later. So, all right, let's go put the snack mix in containers. All right, 3 nice big boxes of snack mix. That should be 12 people, right? 12, 13 people, 14, however many we got. Let me go wash this up. All right, just going through what we got, those nasty, disgusting gnats. So I'm gonna make 2 small ones. I usually use the big jars. I'm gonna use small ones. We're gonna see if that makes a difference. I just put some soap in there, 1 squirt of soap. A lot of you said you use apple cider vinegar. I just use regular vinegar because I don't have the other stuff. Pour it in there, and then we cover it with plastic wrap. Poke some holes. Rubber band, genius. I'm gonna put those in the bathrooms. Oh, here, Maddie wants to show her nails. The girls just got here. They just did. Lauren dropped them off. Let's see Madeline's nails.
I have sparkly blue.
Sparkly blue and sparkly blue toes down there. Dark blue. So cute. She is ready for the wedding. So I gotta make, kitchen's done, cleaned up, thank goodness. I'm gonna make a pot of coffee, get a coffee ready for tomorrow because we'll have everybody drinking it. All right, that's towels, all that. So the other thing, I got my little ball towels to put out. I just don't think I'm gonna put these out right now because you know people touch them. So I will leave these on the counter and later today I'll put these out. Actually, over here. Just to keep them safe. So the next thing I'm gonna do is fill my refrigerator a little bit with drinks for everybody. I have a big pile next to my refrigerator. I was gonna put them in a cooler and I'm like, I think I'll just keep them on the door of the refrigerator and keep filling them up as they drink them. All right, I'm gonna fill the refrigerator with a bunch of stuff here. So we've got all our yogurts. I'm gonna take it out of the box because I feel like that's gonna fit a whole lot better. All right, so that will hold everybody over for drinks, and I'm gonna stack the other ones just on the floor out here on the refrigerator. That way, if we need more, I'm leaving the shelf empty because we do have to make food tomorrow for the rehearsal dinner, so I don't wanna fill up all the shelves with stuff so we don't have room for it. So we'll be able to stack those in there nice and easily. So good, all right, filled up for everybody. All right, let's stack these over here. All right, so these are just gonna be the extra drinks. I know it's not fancy. Jaden said get the drinking card out, but she's better than I am. I'm just like, no, somebody will hit it. So this is just the extras. I know it's in the middle of the floor, but it's quite all right. Then we can just keep filling up. Unless I go stick them over by my desk. They're fine right here.
What about
They're
that
fine.
basket?
Oh, Jaden. Jaden, score.
There's a thought.
Let's do it. Okay, then will that just sit on the floor then, right? Okay, let me get it. Okay, it probably would be really good to get that tray in here now that I'm thinking about it, but this will work for now. It could hold a lot of stuff, but that's okay. We're just gonna put this in the floor. Here's the extras. Autumn's gonna go put these in the closet. So we're good. We got lots of snacks up there. Put the bread, the candy. That's gonna be for when everybody's done. Got this. Refrigerator's looking not too full. So see, I got a big empty spot. Actually, I can put like this up here. For breakfast is there. This is our veggies and our eggs. We're gonna have this tonight. Just veggies. There's some hot dogs if anybody wants to eat these up today. And if not, they'll go in the garbage. So plenty of meat. This is gonna be lots of room. Enough room to be able to put stuff in there for the time at Matthew's family's home. And then this, look at, that's full of drinks. All that, there's bagels for breakfast and all this. We still have room up on top and right here, so that is good. All right, so Brooklyn's getting all the beds ready for me. Just getting them out and stuff like that. So we'll go through. Let me just go see if there's anything else to do. All right, this is gonna be here for Ashton and Paul. We're gonna slide this in right here. Then they get a big giant bed with the blankets and comforters. And then Collins go back into stomping grounds of sleeping in Evan's room. So he'll be in here. Evan didn't make his bed, so Colin will be in here. So that'll be perfect. Wonderful. All right, just checking over everything, checking the bathrooms, making sure there's toilet paper in all the bathrooms. Got the hand towels are drying. We're gonna hang those up in here, and then I'm gonna fill the soaps up. All right, so let me zoom on back. What a good day. It is about 1:30 and I feel like I am complete and done. My list is pretty much marked off. All I have to do is have Evan get a temporary fishing license because he does not fish and he needs one. So he'll need one. I gotta email my people for church because I'm not gonna be there this week. And we have a little list. Jade's gonna bring up the table piece because I never brought that up. We have one more load of laundry. We wrap the gifts. Let me mark this off. Wrap the gifts. I was gonna get Maxine a bath, I know, because she's kind of dirty. She's been running free. She's realizing she can run all the way around the house. I don't mind her running around. I just don't want anything happening to her. So she stays with Ruby, but she's just dirty now. So thank you, Jade. So it's good. Food is done. Everybody had sandwiches. We're doing great. Greg is cleaning the van up for the guys because they're gonna go fishing tomorrow. And then what else? Spray for spiders because there's a lot of them. Jaden's like, yes, there's a lot. They made their home everywhere. They look like, there's one that's really cool. It's made like the floor, trap floor, what's it called, Jade? A brown recluse under our deck. So it makes like the trap floor in there. So let me help Jade just put a table piece in. Hold on. So we got the big giant table in. So now you know everybody's coming because we're gonna have the big long table. So I'll put my other chair is over at my computer desk. I'll put it right here so we'll have enough seats. Bug cleaner, we gotta take the trash out. Today's trash day. I feel like we're ready. We're ready for a, whoa. That's so weird. I'm straight, but the background is crooked. That's weird. All right, so I feel like everything's going good. We're ready to roll, ready to have a wedding. So I'm gonna go sit down, pull some of this footage off real quick and kind of start working on my video for today. All right, so it has been a good day. Good day. I'm like, my vacuum's in here cleaning my floors for me. How about I stop it once again? All right, so it's been a great day. I just got a message from Colin. I'm gonna insert his clip right here because he was getting ready to go. So let me insert his clip right here.
All right, guys, it's Tuesday night. I just got home from work. I'm starting to pack up, get ready for my sister's wedding. Big excitement. I'm so excited to go down. Got my outfits planned out. I got my shoes. I gotta polish my dress shoes, but I'll do that a little bit later. Don't know if that bag's gonna fit as a check bag. I gotta check with Paul and Ashley and see if that'll pass, but super excited to go down and can't wait to see everybody.
Fun, so that just means my babies are on their way. Paul, you're not my baby, but you're my baby's baby. I don't know, that sounds weird, doesn't it? So, Ruby's barking. You know what we're having for dinner tonight? We're gonna have these soft tortilla mini flour bowls. I think those look cute. Make it like a taco. This is here. Oh, it was reflecting on the top. Look at this. The little water drop. Listen to Ruby. The water droplets are reflecting onto the meat. So it looks like there's white stuff on the meat. I'm like, what is that? But it was just an illusion. So Ruby's going crazy. Oh, Jaden's probably getting off the leaf blower. So Lauren got some more gifts from family. Mailed her some and friends. So it's good. We're just going to wait. Let me see. Let me see if I can step outside. All right. So this mom's going to sit right here. Ruby's right here. She's gonna leave. So what I'm gonna do is go. So I've done, everything's done. There's nothing else to do. Like everything's done. I'm gonna throw one load of laundry in tonight after everybody gets a shower. That's it. So we're gonna exciting. So today's gonna be the rest of the day. It's only like 3:30, so we're gonna have a very chill rest of the night, like very relaxed. Just enjoy, don't mind Ruby's tail. Just enjoy relaxing the night before everybody comes. And then tonight we're gonna go pick up the kids at the airport, bring them home about midnight, and then we're gonna start filming tomorrow with our fun day. Maxine, oh, Ruby, you're such a kissy dog. She's such a big lovey doggy. So we're gonna have a great day. So thank you guys for always watching. This moment is gonna go. I'm gonna go relax for a little bit, get some nice dinner tonight. Look at these two. Look at these two loving each other. Okay. She's, oh, are you gonna play? She said, let me whip your ears, Ruby. Maxine likes to eat your Ruby's ears. That's right, she's not feeling. Do you find it, Jensen? All right, so those two back there are having fun. So I'm gonna go get ready for tomorrow. So thank you guys for always watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And we're gonna see you tomorrow for some more wedding fun. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye.